You have an amazing graduation.
Yeah.
For us right now, we're over here commentating some doubles.
We got some doubles. Yo, my graduation was great because it was like a drive-through thing. It was during quarantine, so like
that is so weird to me to think about.
I didn't have to sit through like a long ceremony with a bunch of people I didn't know and or didn't really like being around.
Okay, so
it was awesome.
Back to this.
Yeah.
Pacstreet is playing Min.
Indeed, and we've seen, and the PNW is no stranger to Min in doubles, right? Like Solstice, obviously one of the best duos we've ever seen in the PNW doubles scene.
Yeah,
right?
But I've heard that Pacstreet has used Min before. It kind of went over my head here.
Oh my! Sparkle just used one spell. One spell.
That move sucks.
That move is so bad, according to him on Twitter.
And to be honest, I understand what he means. I do agree. But at least in the doubles chaos, I feel like it gets a little bit of a level up.
Oh, yeah. It can absolutely get a little bit more value, especially when things are so much harder to track, when there's so much more happening on screen. Literally twice as much happening at any given moment. Look at how Pacstreet's using that Min Nair to just keep himself like somewhat safe in those situations where he's surrounded by two people.
I do want to point out earlier, Sparkle actually just taking a stock while reading the menu in the air and getting a point blank kaboom. That was pretty crazy.
Damn, nice. So the stock lead is pretty firmly in the favor of LightningQuiz and Sparkle as it stands. JDV losing two very early stocks in this game, but Pacstreet is not looking very healthy right now. Nasta, 110. And
they're not doing too hot.
Oh, that's a shield break.
Yeah,
you're gone.
That's dead.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, JDV could not get there in time to save Pacstreet's life, unfortunately.
I don't think, like, JDV did not want to be anywhere near Sparkle with that.
Has JDV used Hydrant once?
I don't know. I think there's definitely this fear that it might interrupt your teammate. So perhaps that's part of the reasoning.
Yeah. That bell just hit both players, by the way. It hit LightningQuiz and Sparkle. No follow-up off of it, unfortunately.
Oh, almost a great check there. Okay, JDV trying to catch
zoom
with the Hydrant. Didn't quite.
Okay, gets back on stage. Good get-up attack. There's the Hydrant, but it gets get-up attacked.
So right now we do see Psych up, but good catch there. That's pretty huge because, as you can see, JDV is at 105. A Psych up attack could take the stock.
Or that
works this too.
I mean, yeah, that works for sure.
Oh, okay. What were you thinking there?
LightningQuiz was cooking something. It didn't quite connect, but it was something.
They have a little wiggle room here.
And now he can just charge a limit at the side of the stage until the end of time.
Okay. Hey, that's one way to go about it.
That's the way to do it, baby. Finishing touch while he cannot move. Perfect. And now LightningQuiz, they're up 1. LightningQuiz and Sparkle, excuse me. They're up 1-0.
Yeah, and this is best of 3. It is, I don't know if we're going to be doing any best of 5s. If I had to guess, it would probably be in grands, if at all, for doubles.
Yeah, I know that there was some best of 5 for dubs. I don't remember when exactly, though. It wasn't. It was deeper in. I don't know exactly when. How far into the bracket is this? Is this like...
This isn't too far. I think it's just like winners round 3, but at the same time, that's pretty far for the dubs bracket here.
Right, yeah.
So...
Because, again, y'all, it's a relatively small doubles
this
bracket
is
today. There's 20
winners
teams.
quarters finals right now.
Winners quarters, okay. So winner is in top 8? Is that right? I might be lying.
It gets weird there with the teams, but I think top 8's the right term.
Right.
And already a different start here. We are seeing blue team off to a little bit of better start. I feel like it was just like so explosive for red team to start with last time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, JDV lost a lot of stocks. Literally lost 2 stocks in the first like minute and a half of the game. So already seeming to be a better start here. That was very close to being a goodbye that stock.
Oh my goodness!
But the zoom comes in.
You see that? Try to use the down air to try to get a spike onto LightningQuiz there.
Yep.
Oh, and LightningQuiz going for a lot of these, you know, one presses of the up special.
Yep.
And it does make me concerned at times, but I'm just going to assume that he knows what's best in that option.
Fortunate. I think that the limit side B hit Sparkle.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but they were able to close out of stock at the same time.
They did close out of stock, and they do have a pretty significant damage lead. Never mind. This is no longer significant.
Like that's how it can go, and you have characters that can just rack up so much damage in a small amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. JDV, though, in a lot of trouble, 114%, could very well disappear momentarily.
Oh, what a great catch there from JDV. You see that it interrupted neutral special as well?
Yeah. Just everything about that interaction was super well done. Sparkle getting sent into oblivion there, but the thwack finally connecting there. But JDV still has this third stock intact.
Hey, they get rid of that, and suddenly red team looking like they're in a really good spot.
Yeah, it's winnable.
Oh, you see that? Fourth throw
into
the hydrant.
Coordinated and calculated.
Bounces in play here, which helps out Sparkle in dealing with JDV. But really scary situation here for Lightning Quiz. Still able to recover, actually able to get a hit from that up special.
Let's get back. The forward air connects onto this Min. Off the stage goes Sparkle once again, though. But gets bounced again.
Oh no, wait, that was not who you wanted to hit there.
Good tech. Good tech from JDV. Not gonna live very much longer after it, but it was a fantastic tech regardless, keeping him alive, at least for now.
Okay, right now, blue team able to close out either of these stocks here. Could be pretty huge.
Yeah, if you close out one of them, then the other one's going to fall pretty quickly, and then it's a 2v1 situation. But you still have a very fragile last stock on this Min. If that disappears, there could be trouble. But okay, the stock share will happen here.
Yeah, and right now, Lightning Quiz just has to be really careful. It does have an opportunity to possibly close out the stock here. Caught air dodging in, but still alive. And what a catch.
Oh, but that's a good connection from JDV, and that's time for a 1v2.
Hey, Hero's a miracle maker, all right?
It's true.
But that's very low MP. You're going to have to force a zoom here.
Yeah, and not going to find it. Not going to find the zoom, and now it is tied up for the first time on this stream today, Nasta.
Yeah, so
it's not a 2-0.
I would say the games up to this point haven't been too one-sided, but doubles is unforgiving at times, so it has been leaning a little bit more one side than the other. So, yeah, first time going to game 3 here. Kind of showing, if I had to guess, these two teams are probably really contesting for some of those top spots here for doubles bracket.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These are all 4 very, very good players, and like there definitely seems to be at least some degree of coordination on both sides. Neither of these teams are going into this just with the attitude of let's just see who has the better individual players, right? Like this is really a battle of teamwork. Now it'll be interesting to see what stage we go to because we started on PS2. We went to Small Battlefield, the better version of PS2, by the way. Hot take. But I
depends on the character. Depends on the character.
I kind of wonder where we're going. Town and City, okay.
Okay, I can see. So JDV, big Town and City fan.
Yes.
Sparkle, probably a Town and City fan, if I had to guess.
I mean, I would assume
Lightning Quiz. No problem with Town and City. Min
once again. Yeah, not
all right with
surprising.
Town City. Yeah.
Interesting that we are seeing the Min though, and not the expected double Pac-Man. I wonder if double Pac-Man is just like a little bit too much with the projectiles going all over the place.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about in terms of like how do you kind of synergize the two. They kind of, and they both also fill the same niche, right?
Lightning Quiz is in a fair amount of trouble here. Eventually gets out via the use of that top platform, but the Nair is going to put him into another disadvantaged spot. The bounce, though, that puts Sparkle into an advantage, at least against JDV, but doesn't protect you from his good boxing tools.
Okay, has to use that platform, able to use it, able to recover, actually able to get a spike into the stage here, but Lightning Quiz was just being really smothered here by Pacstreet. They've been doing an excellent job of that, able to close it out with the Smash variant of the Ram.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Sparkle closing that right back out, putting them in a similar stock situation, relatively close in percent, but
yep, nicely done from Sparkle. So eventually getting that stock from Pacstreet is nice, but you still got 5 more to go through, and you're struggling to find damage on these next ones. You're in a pretty heavily disadvantaged spot, but Limit could potentially break this open. Good up smash, though. The Fireball is going to connect onto Pacstreet. Not quite going to take the stock, but it gets somewhat close. The Limit is going to tack on more damage, and it's looking okay here, Nasta. Never mind. I had to say it. I had to say it.
You know, red team.
I had to say it.
Now in a pretty good lead here, 2-stock lead at that.
Well, make it a 1-stock lead.
1-stock lead. Not
Man, there's
too bad.
a lot of commentator curses in the last 20 seconds.
Hey, it happens. When you're playing doubles, you're playing doubles. You're working on double time.
Yeah, exactly. Things can shift at the absolute press.
We do have Psych up here. If Sparkle's able to get a solid hit against Pacstreet, they're just dead. And I'm not sure what happened there. It went really fast. But oh my goodness, setting it there on the forward smash.
LQ.
But LQ able to take that stock here, and honestly, I think that is the play here. Right now, it's just Pacstreet just doing a good job at 1v1ing LQ. LQ not being able to get in. Both players separated, able to get the zoom. Oh, landing right on top of JDV. How scary. So that is the thing, is that there are
set points.
There are set points
where Zoom
and it's kind of like pseudo random.
Oh my God, he got it again. Yeah, it is pseudo random where Zoom puts you, but there are, I believe, 8 points per stage where it can land. I believe I saw Sparkle tweeting about this a little while ago. People just
it's
didn't know
something
how
that
it
I
works.
kind of like figured.
Yeah.
While playing the characters, just like I feel like I'm ending up in similar spots, right?
Right.
But kind of the thing is that, like, you know, when you're playing random, it's what a great catch there.
Right. I was about to say that their win condition was keeping him alive as long as possible, but now that Sparkle's out of the picture and Lightning Quiz has taken as much damage as he has, I think it might be over here, Nasta.
It might be, and it looks like almost able to do it. Not quite. Try to catch with a laser. Great catch for LQ.
That was a good recovery.
It was so close to possibly getting that back here, but able to actually get the confirm on JDV. Wait a minute. Okay, not quite. It has to, avoid any conflicts here.
It still has to be a miracle here. You need to find, like, one of your fast kill confirm options.
I don't think it needs to be a miracle. I think this is thread the needle.
No, that's it.
But unfortunately, the needle connected.
See, if you'd landed like a back air on the side of the stage, then you had a pretty solid chance at taking out Pacstreet. And then you needed like a 0 to death. You needed to not lose a single interaction to Pac-Man, because if he hits you with one bell, you're gone.